Gentlelady from Connecticut, Ms. Hayes.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I move to strike the last word.
Gentlelady's recognized for 5 minutes.
Thank you. The mental health crisis in this country, particularly for young people who have gone through one of the most disruptive events in modern history, has reached a critical point. By every account, my Republican colleagues also share this sentiment because I've heard them amplify this message over and over and over again that we need to address the mental health needs of our students. I happen to agree. In 2020, 3 million teenagers reported having serious thoughts of suicide as their routines were disrupted, their families suffered, and they were facing uncertain futures. Students are meeting these astronomical new burdens while old problems did not disappear. The opioid crisis continued to surge, affecting more than 2 million children and adolescents in the United States and tearing apart many families in my district. These compounding emergencies have weighed on young people in our communities, leaving many feeling lost and despondent. Too often, adverse childhood experiences like these go unidentified and untreated, eventually causing learning loss and prolonged mental illness. Many children have only one place to seek help, and that's their school. Throughout the pandemic, educators, school leaders, and support staff have been called to ensure students and families had wraparound supports, even while processing loss and increased responsibility in their personal lives. They attended to the trauma of their student population, but also had to deal with their own. Reports indicate the mental health toll amongst teachers, school leaders, and other school personnel is substantial. I'd like to share with the committee a text that I got from a friend who's an educator. Hey sis, I really need your help. I had a really, shall I say, interesting experience. I'll say recently, as a Black woman working closely to kids in mental health struggling and then dealing with my own mental health, professionals need more support in mental health and crisis situations. I know I need to put a little fire under someone, but I'm seeing it all around. All the teachers in my building are collapsing under the pressure. We need help. Greater mental health awareness and support is needed to both ensure the well-being of our teachers and staff and prevent staff shortages and of our students. Today, the education workforce continues to face unique challenges, including the difficult task of working with students to address learning loss and support their heightened social and emotional needs. This is where my bill comes in. The Supporting Trauma-Informed Education Practices Act seeks to close some of these gaps. It is included as part of this package. My bill will improve prevention, screening, referrals, treatment, and support services for students. It would also implement school-wide positive behavioral interventions and support and provide professional development to education and mental health professionals. It also provides resources so schools can engage with families and communities to increase awareness of child and youth trauma. Trauma extends beyond the point of impact. No person, especially a child, should ever have to carry that weight alone. The Supporting Trauma-Informed Education Practices Act will ensure students have strong, reliable, and accessible support services as they continue to heal from unimaginable, traumatizing situations and interruptions in their lives and their education. I urge my colleagues to support the underlying bill because we all can agree that our students and our educators are counting on us to help them through this crisis. Thank you, Mr. Chair. With that, I yield back.